What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fix by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to fix the annoying problem of your Microsoft Store app here not working or simply not opening up. Here I have my Microsoft Store app installed in here into my Windows 11. Whether you do have a Windows 10 or 11, this tutorial is for you and it should help you fixing this annoying problem. We do have a lot of reasons in here that may be the cause for this annoying problem, but do not worry, I'm going to guide you troubleshooting it, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it in this video, and by the end of the video you'll be having your Microsoft Store up and running. But do not forget, if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing as it really helps me out here on YouTube. Now let's go straight into the very first step in here. Now first things first, without trying anything else, I want you to double check the date and time on your laptop to ensure that it's up to date. So we're gonna open up Start in here, and then we're gonna go all the way to Settings right here. So we're gonna search for Settings within System, tap on Settings once, and then this window should pop up in here, which will give you all the information here about your computer. So you want to tap in here on Time and Language right here within the left stack of options. Next up, you want to tap here on Date and Time. Okay, so you want to tap on Date and Time, and then once you tap on Date and Time, you want to ensure that it's set to Set Time Automatically and Set Time Zone Automatically. So you want to toggle on all these options in here, this one as well as this one, and this will automatically locate your specific location right now. Let me tap on Accept. It's changing. There we go. It's now up to date, and then this will ensure that you're navigating throughout the internet and trying to access the Microsoft Store while having the correct date and time. Now it's very important to have the correct date and time because this works as an authentication method in here whenever you try to access Microsoft servers, okay? Because you may be in a situation, for example, where they have updated, for example, a specific software at a specific time, and if you are having a wrong date and time, you may be still not updated. That's why it will not accept you to launch the Microsoft Store sometimes. Now I want you to ensure that this is all toggled on and that you are in the correct region according to your date and time. Now if this doesn't help fixing the problem that we've got, do not worry, we're moving into the second step where I would recommend you to open up the Task Manager in here. So you want to right click here within this taskbar and then tap here on Task Manager, okay? So once you open up Task Manager in here, the next thing you want to do is simply search here at the top for Microsoft Store, okay? Microsoft Store, there we go. And then you want to search for any process related to Microsoft Store. You want to tap on it and simply tap on End Task. Alternatively, you can also search for Store. Simply type Store and you'll be able to see here anything that has Microsoft Store within it. You want to tap on it and then you want to tap on End Task to quit that specific background process, because you may be having a corrupted process running at the moment, and since we do have background processes, you may have closed it from here, you may have closed it from here, but it actually didn't exactly close, okay? So we do have a background process. So you want to terminate it and then you want to reopen Start and try reopening Microsoft Store to see if the problem is sorted out or not. Now, if the problem is not sorted out, what I would recommend you to do next is to restart your PC. Now, it's important for you to follow the steps in this order because one step complements the other. Restarting your PC after quitting the Task Manager will actually ensure that all the changes you've done in here are actually taking effect and are in fact applied. So you want to try restarting your laptop to see if this fixes the problem or not. Now, if it doesn't fix the problem, do not worry, we're moving into the next step in here where we're going to hop into Start real quick and then we're going to search for Settings once again, okay? Now, please try this if all these options did not work so far. Next up, you want to tap in here on Apps, okay, within the left stack of settings in here. Here we go, Apps, and then once you're here within Apps, you want to go all the way to Installed Apps here at the top. Tap once on Installed Apps, and once you're here with the Installed Apps, you want to give it a few seconds to let it process and show you all the existing apps, and then you want to search for System Components down here. So you want to scroll down all the way to System Components. So you want to tap in here to launch System Components section, and then once it launches, you want to scroll down one more time all the way to Microsoft Store. So here I do have Microsoft Store right here. So I'm going to go all the way to the letter M. Now, if you do have a lot of apps and you're unable to find it, you can simply search here at the top for Microsoft and then Store. It's going to pop up right here. Now, the next thing you want to do is tap on this three dots and then tap on advanced options real quick. Now, once you tap in here on advanced options, you want to simply scroll down and then tap on terminate. First tap on terminate once and then wait for a couple of seconds. It's going to vanish. It terminates all the components related to the Microsoft Store, and then simply tap on repair. Okay, give it a few seconds. It's going to load the progress bar here that will reset everything, that will repair everything that may be wrong or that may be corrupted with your Microsoft Store application. Now you're going to see a tick in here, and then next up you want to tap on reset and then reset, and do not worry, this will not essentially delete data here. It's just some processing information and cache information related to your application or software. So once you're done, you're going to see another tick in here. Now you want to close and try reopening Microsoft Store to see if the problem is sorted out or not. Now in most cases this should fix the problem that you've got, but if it doesn't, do not worry, we're moving into the next step in here. Now the next step is to simply reopen settings. Okay, let me just quickly close my Microsoft Store. Let me reopen settings by hopping into start and then settings. Here we go. Settings has now launched, and then here within the left side you want to go all the way down to Windows Update. Next up, you want to ensure that you do not have any pending updates, so you want to tap on check for updates, and as soon as you see a new update in here, you want to update it right away, because you may be facing a bug or a glitch, something that is actually preventing your Microsoft Store to run. So it's important for you to double check in here if you do have any pending update. Okay, so double check it and see. Now if this doesn't fix the problem, do not worry, simply open up start and then search for run. Okay, R-U-N. You want to search for run, which is basically here within system. Tap on it, and then right here you'll be able to see this small window popping up or showing up on your screen. The next thing you want to do is simply type SS reset. Okay, which is basically resetting your Microsoft Store, and then simply tap here on OK, and this will essentially reset. It's gonna run a command, and this should launch the Microsoft Store real quick. Now if it doesn't bring up the Microsoft Store, which is something very unusual, it should actually launch your Microsoft Store, then I would recommend you to quickly restart your computer right now just to see if all the changes we've done are actually applied to the Microsoft Store, and this should help fixing the problem that we've got. I really hope this video helps you out, and if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let me know down in the comment section which step actually helped. I would like to deeply thank all of you guys for supporting the YouTube channel Fixed by Shaq, where my main aim in here is to help all of you guys fixing tech related issues without spending money, without paying for a technician to a local engineer or anything like that, because in most cases you can actually fix all these issues, or most commonly faced issues, by your own at your home. Okay, so my aim is to help you guys with tech related content. Thank you for supporting. We've just hit 50,000 subscribers, and all this wouldn't be possible without your support in here. By subscribing, by liking, you actually keep me going, and this really helps me out so I can reach out to more people and consequently help more people facing the same problem as yours. My aim in here is to grow the channel as much as I can so I can reach out to more people, and of course, as I've just said, help out more people here with tech related issues. But of course, it's not easy to do it alone. This is a community. I want you guys to stay here with me, interacting in the comment section within the community tab as well, by visiting the community in here, so we can actually interact every single day. And if you have any doubt or any question, by any means, feel free to leave it down in the comment section so I can actually reply to you as soon as possible. I really appreciate your help, and I hope we can actually reach 200k subscribers real soon, fixing this annoying problem. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.